City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick this away to get us going. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Red Raiders offense making their way on the field to open this game. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Morton. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Dickey. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's 2nd down after that completion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Carter. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Red Raiders are going to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. To throw, it's Morton. Looking for his back. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
The ninth play of a strong opening drive. It's third and long. The receiver grabs it, and he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Oregon Ducks offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Back to throw. It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off here. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
And the Ducks will have to kick this away. It is on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. To the air, it's Morton. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And the Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The Red Raiders pick up enough for a first down here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Second down play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And the Red Raiders are in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Morton. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking to make a play deep downfield.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Benson.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They try to sneak it for the first.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And Here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Nice catch made near the sideline, but they gain nothing on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's the second down play. Looking to chuck it again. Grab made by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Ducks are in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made.
Well, I think you go with the safe call here with the out route. Quarterback's comfortable with that. I would have loved to see the receiver take that route a little bit deeper. Now it's 4th and short because he didn't take that route upfield.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. Using his legs, it's Whittington. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. looking for 6. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it's good, right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Red Raiders will try to keep this drive moving. Ball handed to the running back. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. It's Morton. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped and he gets a 1st down. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. It's a shotgun run play. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Third and short now on the 13th play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Morton. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Red Raiders hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They couldn't stop him there.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against a big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
QB decides to keep it here. 1st down, looking for more now.
The option keeper for a big gain by the Oregon Duck quarterback and a first down. Chris, you and I called so many games over the years in Eugene at Autzen Stadium. Saw so many great quarterbacks run this very play. I got to start with Marcus Mariota and what he was able to do within this offense. Dennis Dixon, think about the years that he had when he was the quarterback for Oregon. Of course, Jeremiah Masoli, more recently, Bo Nix. Man, so many great quarterbacks, and we're seeing another one getting it done today.
Incompletion makes it second down. To throw, it's Moore. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Quick throw on fourth down to the left side. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Third down play for this offense. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
And the Red Raiders will have to punt this one away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Grab behind the line. It's Bryant.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about: toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone. Ducks have 1st and 10 here. He's going to hand this off, and he will be stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Scanning the field, it's Moore. The receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to run for the 1st down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Snags a quick throw. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a first down. Dropping back, it's Morton. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Red Raiders are in the red zone. On the ground, it's Dickey. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, he'll get a throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Moore. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. That one sails incomplete. He threw it too far.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Runs into the teeth of that defense. Picks up just a couple of yards.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Morton. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Red Raiders will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. A deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Morton. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. That's caught. It's Benson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The short completion of the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 39-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the Red Raiders will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about.
Holding, receiving team.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Now it's second down here. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. He's got it in the open. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking to throw here. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I understand the offense going with a quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking for some space. It's Whittington. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaking tackles. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. Tackle made after a big gain.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They'll try the ground game here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
2nd down after that short completion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Red Raiders line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback still with the football. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Quarterback keeps the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Dropping back, it's Morton. Running back has it on a screen now. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
That screen play can be a little tricky if the blocks up front don't develop, and now they got to figure out what to do here on 4th down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. A change of direction. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call on that screen play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
2nd down after that previous play. The sure hands. It's Moore. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. To throw, it's Moore. Pass complete on a crossing route. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. This will be a 43-yard attempt. The field goal is good. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Grab behind the line. It's Douglas. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The sure hands. It's Carter. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Morton. He makes the grab. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the Red Raiders move into the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The Red Raiders looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. The running back here in a direct snap. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This offense really clicking. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Moore. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch. It's low. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
It's a quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Well, Texas Tech has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. To the 25. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Coach deciding to go for two, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. To the air, it's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Over the middle, it's Douglas. Tackle made him to play at the 29-yard line.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. Hits into space at the 50. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Takes the handoff. It's Dickey. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Morton. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Punt over the middle. It's Douglas. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
This guy's throwing for yards every single time he drops back to throw. Believe it or not, he's closing in on almost 450 yards passing in this game.
And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Texas Tech. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. So the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score. Texas Tech, 37. Oregon, 25.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Tries to get it to the running back. It's reeled in. It's Hughes. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
That completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And the Ducks will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
First down and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quick throw caught over the middle. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. He bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
The Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line, it's Douglas. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he released it, and it falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Caught over the middle, it's Douglas. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Here we go on 4th down. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score. Texas Tech, 44, Oregon, 25.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Finds his man. It's Benson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Picks up 1. Brings up 3rd down.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to throw. It's Moore. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
2nd down play coming up. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
By the receiver. Picks up 6. 2nd down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And there's the point after.
Kick is good. That makes the score. Texas Tech, 44. Oregon, 32.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Pounding away with the run game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Morton. Quick completion to the tight end.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And the Red Raiders will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pump over the middle. It's Johnson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Pulls it in. It's Moore.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
2nd down after that completion. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Grab near the sticks. It's low. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Moore. Quick throw over the middle. And it's caught off the deflection. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
It seems like they've been searching for something to go their way, and here it is. Tip ball up in the air. They come down with it. See if this can build some momentum for them.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.